In today's SwitchBoard Canvas review, I'm going to walk you through the whole software and I'm going to show you everything you need to know from this SwitchBoard Canvas platform. Okay, so what is actually SwitchBoard Canvas? SwitchBoard Canvas is actually an API-driven image and video creation platform for digital marketer and creator who want to save time with automation. What this software can actually do, he can actually create multiple image and video from one responsive template, save hours by automating your image and video production. Okay, so who is actually suitable for this SwitchBoard Canvas? Okay, it's actually best for social media marketer, blogger, advertiser who want to save time from their image and video creation. So without wasting much time, let me jump into my screen to show you how this SwitchBoard Canvas actually works. Okay, so what you're actually looking at right now is actually the main platform for its SwitchBoard Canvas. Okay, so in the center where you can actually present for all the options here. Okay, so I will just go through everything. So on the left, there's actually a navigation. Okay, so from the very first time which I see this interface is actually very clean and very simple. Okay, so for this on the left, you can actually see the main on the navigation, you can actually see template. Okay, so right now I'm actually in the template options. Okay, so there's actually options for template for golden gates, Twitter header, and tweets. Okay, later I'll just go through and then I'll show it to you. All right. So moving downwards is actually the template library. So you can actually choose a pre-built template below to quickly get started with Canva. We will be adding constantly to the library, so check back often for new design. Okay, so there will be in the future they will actually add more templates library. Okay, so at the first you will see it's actually very little template, but it's not very overwhelming because there's actually some software where they have tons of templates. Okay, but you can actually choose any of them, but you can actually edit everything inside, which I'm going to show you later. Okay, so from the assets is actually a library. Okay, so on the library itself there's actually different type of fonts. So this is like a bucket where you can actually keep all your assets here. Okay, between like fonts or even images. Okay, so this is actually like a bucket, so you can actually upload all your new fonts which you like. Okay, it depends on your business or your requirement. Okay, so you can actually create a folder to create all your fonts or all your image or your, maybe it depends on the social media platforms as well. Okay, so you can actually upload any of them. All right. Okay, so moving down is actually a welcome. Okay, welcome, so you can actually take a look. So it can actually show you how to create a template, create image, video with API. So they can actually integrate with Zapier, Padly, Connect, and Integrate. Okay, so this is actually the developer documentation, the full detail on accessing the API, finding your API key, and make requests. Okay, so there's actually some getting helps from some articles, and some videos. All right, so for these 3 videos, you can actually take a look at this video at your time. So they actually give you more information about the API function. Okay, so it's actually very useful. When you have the time, go ahead and take a look at this video. All right, so let me show you the template the template library itself. Okay, so the template library is actually into different category under social. Then this is actually another template library for web show, or you can actually see Twitter. Okay, or you can actually have this product actually codes as well, and this is actually a test from SwitchBoard itself. Okay, so for this demo, let me show you under codes. Okay, let me show you under codes. All right, so for this code, you can just click into it and then just press yes. Okay, so basically you're actually entering this templates where you can actually edit everything. Okay, on the left you can actually see all the elements here. Okay, when you click into it, you can actually edit everything over here. Okay, so I can actually show you what you can actually edit. Okay, so you can actually edit the top, you can actually edit the location. Okay, you can actually switch all the everything over here. and then you can switch on the width and height, the angle, and you can actually edit the text as well. Alright, so you can actually also change the text color, which you see here, and the fonts as well. So you can actually choose your fonts. So right now, this is actually the folder, the library, the template library, or the bucket, as I mentioned earlier on. So you can actually choose any of the fonts here. Alright, okay, so from moving down, okay, you can actually choose the font size. Okay, so the font maximum size, the horizontal angle, the alignment, letter spacing. Okay, you can actually move, so you can actually make it bigger, or background color. Okay, background height, background padding, highlight color, element opacity, or you can actually choose the width and the height. You can actually adjust, or you can actually switch by the bar itself. Alright, okay, so in any time you want to change this any of this here, either you click into here or you actually click here. So you see the elements is actually now if let's say you click on that, then you're actually highlighting the person itself. Okay, and they say be a good, and right now you're actually highlighting be a good. Okay, so this is the attribution on the bottom. Okay, you can actually switch to any location here. Once you switch to any location, if you want to look for the attribution, just click into that. Then you can actually edit everything on the right. Okay, so this is the part where you can actually edit the attribution. Okay, so for the elements, you can actually click onto any of that, which is actually presented here. So on the right is actually for your editing. Okay, so it's actually very simple. So once you're actually happy with it, you can actually download it. Alright, so there's actually one then there's also this show curl instruction. So this is actually the template where you can use the SwitchBoard Canvas API. So this is actually the API itself. Okay, look for the video, so they actually explain everything to you. Okay, because I'm not a coding guy, so I'm not the best person to actually explain everything to you. Okay, so this is actually the keyboard shortcut key. Okay, so they have actually a lot of shortcut key where you can actually use. Okay, so you can actually take a look. It's actually at the bottom right here. Alright, so let me edit the background image so you can actually see how is it like to do editing. Okay, so the background color, background image, so let me find the background image. Okay, right here is actually the background image. Okay, so you just click into that. Okay, so this SwitchBoard Canvas actually integrated with this Upsplash itself. So this is actually a royalty free image as well. Okay, so in any time you can actually do a search in anything which you want. Just do a search. Okay, for this demo, it's actually a landscape. Okay, let me just use this demo. Just use this tree, and then double click it. Okay, automatically it will change to the tree. Okay, so it's very easy. Anytime you want to change, be a good person or be a good human, be a good husband. Okay, so you can actually choose be a good husband. Alright, so if you want to change your handle, you can either choose here, handle, and then scroll down, you can change to whichever name you have. Okay, for example, my name. Okay, this is my social. Then you can actually increase the size, the height. Okay, you can actually increase, you can actually move it down bottom. So everything you can actually edit over here. Okay, the font size as well, you can actually increase the font size. Okay, or if you do not want to use the edit function, you can just drag and drop over at the bottom or at the top. Okay, so you can actually either you can drag and drop here, or you can actually use the edit function over on the right side. Alright, so this is actually how you edit all the elements itself. Alright, so one thing I want to show you next is the most important part of this SwitchBoard Canvas. Okay, so you can actually see there's actually this at the screen here. Okay, so you can actually the canvas size, you can actually preview and design your template for the ideal resolution. Okay, so you can actually switch. Let me just minimize this element here so you can actually see it better. Okay, so basically you can actually switch to this size, this 1920 times 1080, or you can actually switch to this size or even this size. So once you switch to this size, you can actually see everything is actually adjust accordingly. Alright, So in any case, so if you want to switch to, if you want to change, you want to have this Instagram post, okay, or story, just switch to story. Okay, so you can see the alignment is also is actually automatically adjust. Okay, so if let's say you want to use this template for a story, okay, you can press here, you can actually download the template itself. Okay, so if let's say you want to do a Twitter profile header, just click into that. So this will be a profile header, so you can actually download. Okay, so if let's say you have a Facebook also and you want to put a Facebook story, or you want to create a Facebook ads, you switch to that. You will go according to the size for the Facebook ad, then you can actually download. Okay, so if let's say you have also a LinkedIn, you want to create a LinkedIn story, you just click into that. You will go to a size for a LinkedIn story, then you just also download as well. Okay, so if let's say you also have a Pinterest account, okay, you want to do a story pin, okay, just click to that, or you can actually do a pin. Okay, so they will go according to the size, and you can actually download again. Okay, and they can actually do it for Snapchat, or also do it for YouTube thumbnail. So this is actually a good YouTube thumbnail, so you can actually switch around. Of course, you can actually switch around, and if you do not know where's the location, go to the elements, so you can actually find the elements. Okay, all right. So if let's say you want to change to a banner image, you can actually switch to banner image, or a post image for review, okay, or paper as well that you actually download. Okay, so also by editing, you can either edit in SwitchBoard Canvas, or you can actually edit in Canvas itself. Okay, so by clicking to it, it will actually bring you to Canvas, so you can actually do editing. But just be careful of the font size, because there's actually different fonts in Canva. Okay, so once you can actually switch it back to SwitchBoard Canvas. But in order to not have a lot of big adjustment, I would strongly suggest you actually do all the editing in SwitchBoard Canvas itself. Alright, so basically this is actually SwitchBoard. So you can actually see there's actually tons of social media sizes. So from there you can actually save a lot of time. So you can actually immediately download. Actually, you have like Facebook, Pinterest, Snapchat, LinkedIn, okay, Twitter, or Instagram. So immediately you can actually download. So using one particular template, you can actually change the size in SwitchBoard Canvas and download it immediately. So you do not need to adjust it at your end. So automatically SwitchBoard Canvas can adjust for you. So it saves a lot of time and effort as well. Okay, so basically this is actually a very short demo for SwitchBoard Canvas, and this SwitchBoard Canvas is actually from an AdSumo module. Okay, so for AdSumo module, let me show you the module itself. Okay, so for right now, AdSumo, they actually have this one-time purchase of $69 for tier 1. You have 10,000 API call per month, 2 image size per call, and 25 image per batch. Okay, if you want to increase your you want to upsize to 50 image per batch, go for tier 2, 10,000 API, 4 image size per call, and then you can actually create 50 rows from Airtable. Okay, and you want to increase more batch, download more batch or image, of course you go for tier 3, which is actually cost of $199. Okay, so they actually come in 3 tiers. So if let's say you want to have a cost saving for your company or individual, this is actually a good solution for you, because there's the alternative product is actually called Banner Bear. Okay, Banner Bear is actually a monthly fee, which actually incur very high charge, a very high cost for you if let's say you're individual or you actually a company. So I really strongly suggest you actually switch to SwitchBoard Canvas with a one-time purchase of $199, $129, or $69. Okay, so if you are interested in trying out SwitchBoard Canvas, I will put a link in my description box below. Go ahead and use my link. It will be an affiliate link. Okay, of course I will earn a small commission cut, but it will not affect your price of the purchase. Okay, this is just to support this brand new channel itself. Alright, so remember to use my link just below in the description box. Go ahead and use my link. Okay, so I will come to my end of this presentation. I hope you actually learned something from this review for SwitchBoard Canvas. And if you love to see more software review, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. I will see you in the next review. Take care. Goodbye.